Who you want, who you like, baby, tell me who you loving. Last time I checked, it was me, but you bugging.
What's going on, Bella Gang? It's your girl, Lovey Natural, back at it again with a brand new exciting video. Bella Gang, best friends. In this Girl Talk video, I'm going to be telling you how to glow up after a breakup. Yes, this is very important. A lot of you guys always DM me, asking me questions like this, and I said, you know what? Why haven't I done a video like this on my channel? It's very important that you glow up after a breakup, because we lose ourselves, honey. Comment below if you lost yourself in a relationship. Right now, it's time to regain that, okay? It's time to pick up your crown and never take it off. I'm gonna show you how to get your glow back, feeling you, not even feeling like your old self. I'm gonna make you feel like the best version of yourself that you never probably thought you could be. I promise you. You know that saying when God says, when God wants you to level up in life, he makes you uncomfortable? Yes, this video is probably gonna make you uncomfortable because there's gonna be a lot of things I'm gonna tell you to glow up, but I promise you, afterwards, you're gonna see, wow, I see why she said this, and wow, I see why God had to remove my ex from my life, because woo, like I'm in a better place in my life. Sometimes when God removes, not even sometimes, every single time God removes a man from your life, that's toxic to you, he go ahead and bless you with something bigger, a better relationship. He don't send you a boyfriend, he send you a husband your way. But before he sends you a husband, you gotta glow up the right way. So I'm gonna teach you guys my tips and tricks how to glow up after a breakup. So sit back, get you some snacks, because this is gonna be a really interesting and beneficial girl talk video, I promise you. Oh, and before we get into this juicy girl talk, let me just say I'm in love with this hair. Comment below if you guys are feeling my hair. I love this hair. This hair is from Julia Hair. I'm rocking a 22-inch Brazilian curly wig unit, and I'm so in love. This wig unit, okay, came with baby hairs. I didn't even have to cut the baby hairs, honey. It came with baby hairs. It's so voluminous and big. Look at this, guys. This mimics like natural hair. You ever do, like, if you're a natural girl, comment below if you're a natural hair girl and you do wash and goes. Doesn't it mimic like natural hair? When I do my wash and goes and it dries up the next day, it literally is giving me like 5th day, 6th day wash and go hair. Kinky, curly. For my Bella Gang subscribers out there that, you're lazy, you like a style that's get up and go, you definitely want to get some Brazilian curly hair. Curly hair, period, is so get up and go. I literally, just to refresh my curls, water, some conditioner, and I'm good. Out the door, I'm ready to go. I tweezed the part right here. Well, I tweezed a little bit of lace in the front for natural, parting space. But guys, I'm so in love with this hair. It's super affordable on the site, and also the hair looks exactly like it does on the site in person, which I was really relieved about. But yeah, I love this hair. I'll give you guys an update, how this hair is holding up. But so far, so good. I'm loving everything about this hair. So let's be twinsies. Purchase this hair, guys. I'm gonna link all the hair information in the description box below. Without further ado, let's get to this video. Oh my God, how to glow up after a breakup. I got you. Okay, Bella Gang, so the first thing you want to do to glow up after a breakup is what I usually do. I take a notepad and a pen and I write down everything that I felt like I lost out of my last relationship, and the steps I'm gonna take to make sure, number one, I don't ever feel like that again, and number two, what can I do to better myself from that situation? So for example, maybe you have been in a relationship, right, where he was so goddamn controlling that every time you brought up going to school, he made sure that he discouraged you from going to get your degree for whatever reason. Sometimes when guys say discourage you from following your dreams, it's because they're scared to lose you and they want to have control over you. So they say things like, what do you mean I got you? Like, you don't have to work, and then make it a big deal. First of all, that's a dead giveaway sign that that's a guy that you should literally stay away from, because men like that never want to see you prosper. And as a woman, it's so important to hold your own and not having to rely on someone, because men love when you can rely on them, because it's control. They love control. And that's a toxic sign and a dead giveaway sign that you're in a controlling relationship. So if your man currently is doing that now, sis, nothing good is gonna come out of that. But anyways, so let's say the whole relationship, you was unable to go to school. That's part of the glow up process, sis. So you know what you're gonna do? Next semester, you're gonna fill out all the documents, bring in all your documents that you need, and guess what, sis? You're gonna go back to school. That's part of the glow up process. You cannot glow up on the outside if you're not redeeming yourself from the inside. Glowing up starts from within, okay? So that's the first order of business. Make sure that your priorities are now straight. So maybe you didn't have a job before. Go and get a job. Maybe you wasn't going to school before. Go and enroll in school, sis. I'm telling you. Because this is going to help you become a better woman. You're more educated. It's going to give you the confidence that you lost in that relationship. School is always the right thing to do. You know, people always joke around, and I always see memes like, oh, when a girl goes through a breakup, and the meme was like, every time a girl goes through a breakup, she's always talking about, oh, it's all right, I'm just gonna focus on myself in school. Even though that's a funny meme, and that happens a lot, and people say it, and so it kind of sounds like a cliche, but it's true. When you exit a relationship, that's God telling you, good, I remove you out the situation so you can be a better woman. And how are you gonna be a better woman if you're still like your old self that you was, if you're still the old woman that you were when you was in a relationship? So there's nothing wrong with, you know, starting over. It doesn't matter if you've been out of school for a long time. Try to get you know, get enrolled in school. Or maybe you want to be a fashion designer, right? And your ex, you know, used to discourage you, tell you that, oh, well, you want to be a fashion designer? You can never do that, da-da-da. Start. Even if you don't know crap about business, crap about sewing, get you a sewing machine, enroll in some sewing classes, do what you gotta do, sis, and make it happen. After a breakup, this is the time where you make shit happen, period. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm telling you, if you want to glow up and everybody see a difference in you, you gotta make that change. And you cannot be comfortable with what you was doing before, because you're not gonna see a change. I know for me, when I got out of my breakup, and I went through a time where I didn't even have friends because I was going through like fake friends and breakups and situationships. You know what I did that blessed my life, that God allowed me to take ownership of my life and regain my confidence again? YouTube, because that's my passion. So what I'm telling you to do is, whatever your passion is, this is the perfect time to go after it. Because once you are following your passion, once you are doing what God called you to do, you just glow differently. I promise you, you glow differently. I've never glowed up so much in my life and grew so much subscribers in my life within this year. And this was 2018. 2018 was like the worst year of my life when it came to my personal life. But guess what? I was mad at God. I was like, God, why? Like, I'm thinking these certain people in my life is serving me good. This guy in my life, you know, he got some good deed, you know what I'm saying? But he was stressing me out, and then he was cheating and you know what I'm saying, doing all this messed up stuff that I used to just take him back, you know, because everybody got a Tristan. Comment below if you had a Tristan. I feel like everybody go through a Tristan, okay? I felt like Chloe's ass, and I had to, you know, and I was just like Chloe, take him back every time we do something. And then until God allowed that person to hurt me to my core, where I had no choice but to let go, I was very depressed. But what got me out of that depression and allowed me to glow up differently, honey, is when I said, well, what makes you happy? Because you got to get back to your happy space. I wasn't happy for a long time, and I knew that I had to change, or it was going to be detrimental to my health and my sanity. So what's going to make you happy? I was doing YouTube, but not like full time like I'm doing it now. So what I did, I put all my time and energy into my passion, which is YouTube. Maybe YouTube is not your passion. Like I said, maybe you like designing, maybe you like doing hair. Do whatever you do, but make sure you do it to the fullest, to its full potential. I was never doing YouTube to its full potential, I feel. I feel like I was putting out good content, but it wasn't great content. I was just putting out videos. But then I said, you know, what type of videos are you gonna put out? And I said, you know what, I'm gonna do girl talk videos, because I love inspiring women. I love, you know, I love the whole idea of, you know, women from all over the world can connect with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have that gift. So that's what I did. I put all my passion, everything, every fiber in my being into my girl talk videos, and it was very therapeutic for me. So that's another thing. If you want to glow up, glowing up has a lot to do with regaining your confidence and, like I said, in your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. You guys gave me back my confidence. You know, when I see comments like, you helped me through this, you helped me that, you guys gave it to me. So do something that is gonna allow you, that's gonna allow people to look at you like, wow, like, you know, not only that you're glowing up, but you're helping me in a process. You never know who you could be helping. You never know who you could be encouraging. So make sure that whatever you do in life, you do the best of it. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's very important that you do what works for you and not what others feel like, you know, is gonna make them happy. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna glow up and get over a breakup successfully and glow from it, grow and glow from it, I feel like the biggest thing you could possibly do is just dive headfirst into your passion, and then everything in your life will slowly start falling into its place, and you are gonna feel the most happiest that you've ever felt in a long time. I didn't feel happy, pretty, nothing in a long time until I said, you know what, let me take my mind off of his ass and put my mind on something that's not only gonna make me money, but it's gonna make me happy. And it's also aligned with what God has in my life. It's also aligned for what God has in my destiny. Don't do things that's outside of your destiny, because you're never gonna be fulfilled and happy. So part of the glow up process is you have to do things that's gonna make you feel fulfilled. If not, you're gonna be constantly searching for love, constantly feeling like you need somebody to complete you. Always remember this: you don't need no man to complete you. The only man that completes you is the man above. I'm telling you, it's the man above. And let's say you're not spiritual, you're not there yet with God yet. Just like, bottom line, don't ever feel like, you know, you need a certain person to make you happy. Because if you put your happiness in the hands of someone else, you're trusting that one day they can drop you, and how are you gonna feel after that? Like, what if you put all, just think about it. Just sit and think about it. Imagine you put all your love and care into someone, and then one day that trifling ass man gets up and says, I don't want to be with you no more. That's why so many women commit suicide, and that's why so many people feel like their life cannot go on, and that's why people go into a deep, dark depression. Never give someone the power to give you happiness, because you also giving them power to make you sad. Trust me, I've done it. And when you get someone taken away from your life that's not even dead, it's the most painful thing, because you're not even dead and I can't even be with you, because, you know what I'm saying, because the person hurt you. So remember that. And so when you follow God's lead and follow your heart and do what you're passionate about, you're going to start to be more happy, and your glow is going to start showing through it, and people's going to compliment you. The next thing you want to do is change your eating habits. And I'm not just saying this because, you know, it's like the right thing to say. No, when you change your eating habits and you eat more healthy, your mind is more clear. Like, try to stay off eating so much meat, because meat, not only meat, but alcohol, all of those things are like a depressant. You know that, right? Just like alcohol is a depressant. I used to feel like, okay, when I drank, then it's fine, because I've been going through a lot anyway. Let me get me some wine. But it makes you worse than when you started off. Do it occasionally, but start doing stuff to feed your spirit. Okay? And I'm not saying to go vegan, go vegetarian, but try not to eat red meats. Try not to eat chicken. Maybe eat some lobster or some shrimp, like lighter, leaner foods. Because when you eat light, you're gonna not only feel lighter internally, but you're gonna look great. You're gonna look beautiful. When you like, I haven't even been to the gym yet, guys. And my waist, I feel like look at this. My waist got snatched, I feel like, out of nowhere. I've been like, it's like a mental thing. Now I don't really eat whole meals like that. I eat more fruits, more vegetables. And I have so much more energy. In the morning, I drink green juice. I drink some kale, some spinach. I blend it, you know, and I blend it up. I drink my kale, and I just off to a better start. And once you start eating like this for a long time, you're gonna notice that your glow is really gonna start to show, because people's gonna see, wow, Okay, sis is not playing. Like, she said she wanted to be a fashion designer when she was with Tony. She could never be him, and now she's doing it. You know, she finally opened her like boutique online, or you know, she's in school. And girl, sis, you losing weight, you looking good, because when you lose weight and when you eat right and when you're following your passion, nothing can shake you, nothing can break you. I guarantee you, you're gonna have way more better days than bad days. I used to have, every day was a bad day for me when I had a poor diet, when I was constantly lurking on my ex's page, when I was constantly surrounded by people that was adding fuel to the fire, talking about, oh, look what Chris done did today. I'm just saying a random name. Look what he did. Look, go on his page. Look, he got somebody. You gotta take away people. Because if you want to glow up, this is another thing. You want to remove people in your life that always have the tea. Okay? Let's talk business moves. Let's talk about like going on vacation. Why are you telling me about this man I'm trying to get over? And I'm trying to get over this breakup and glow up from it. And I'm telling you, you're not going to glow up ever in life being surrounded by people who likes drama, who likes tea, who likes to who makes light out of your pain. That's not a friend. A friend that's always giving you the drop or the tea about somebody that's talking about you or showing you pictures of your ex and what he's doing now is not a friend. They're trying to get a reaction out of you because it makes them happy. Some people literally love to see you sad. And it's sad to say, but you know, betrayal never comes from your enemies. They come from your friends. So sometimes you might, you know, be venting to your friends and they're like, girl, I feel your pain. I feel bad for you. But deep down, they happy. They're like, good, because this bitch is always winning. Finally, somebody could hurt her ass. Let me ask you, let me drag this on longer than it needs to. Let me show her his new girlfriend and this and that, and show her stuff that's going to bring her down, that's going to bring her spirits down. Okay? Do you have friends like that? That every time you talk to them, you feel like your spirit is down? Yeah, that's God telling you, you got to remove them out your life. Because you know what? The devil also comes in the form of a friend, of a family member, of a person that is, you know, worried about you, but they ain't really worried about you. That's why you need the spirit of discernment. You know, you got to pray more so that God can reveal certain people to you that's not meant to be in your life. Because, you know, it could be more detrimental to you having certain people in your circle and having your ex in your life longer than he needs to. It could hurt your life more than it can help you. I'm a living testimony. I'm a living testimony. I see a drastic difference in my life now from eating right, new friends, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, single and celibate. I don't have to worry about somebody cheating on me, somebody lying on me. Take it from me. I'm the queen of a glow up after a breakup. And I wasn't always this way. It's levels to glowing up after a breakup, especially if it was years invested. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be, things will get easier if you follow these steps. So let's go over these steps now. You're going to follow your passion, right? Matter of fact, not even follow your passion. Write you a whole vision board. Me, I like to see things. So, and my friend Aisha, she actually has a vision board in her house. And I was looking at her room, I was looking at her vision board. I was like, wow, everything this girl wrote on her vision board has happened. So I'm a firm believer in what you speak into existence and what you entertain will manifest itself. So if you probably, when you was in a relationship, you guys were living together, now you gotta live with your mom because he done kicked you out, whatever, and he kicked you when you down. Use that as ammo to be like, all right, on my vision board, I'm going to get me a new place. I'm going to get me a new job. I'm going to enroll in school. I'm going to change my wardrobe because maybe you was not looking your best while you was with him. That's probably why he probably broke up with you. I don't know. Who knows? And guess what? Write on your vision board, I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Cut out little outfit pictures, right? And put them on your vision board. I'm going to change up my style. This is how my style is going to be. You know, and that's another thing. Make a drastic change to your appearance. Maybe you're always wearing black hair. Get you blonde hair. Get you like a blonde bob. You know what I'm saying? Get you some red hair. Get you something that symbolizes the new version of yourself. And you're going to feel so good about yourself. That's why if you guys see every freaking video, I'm in a new wig. You see me on Instagram, new outfits. I'm never the same person. I'm constantly, you know, evolving. And I feel like Every woman on this earth should feel that way about themselves, that, you know, nobody could box you in. Have your own style, but change it up. Don't stay plain Jane, because if you stay your old self, it's just gonna remind you of who you was when you was in a relationship. I never want to be reminded of, you know, my painful past or the trauma that I've been through in certain relationships. You know, maybe when I was with a certain guy, I used to wear box braids. I would never wear box braids again, because it reminds me of, you know, how toxic that relationship is. So I switch it up to curly hair. You know what I'm saying? Spend a little extra time in the morning with some makeup. It don't have to be crazy makeup. You don't have to need a whole glam team, but just something that's gonna that's gonna lift your spirits, make you feel a little bit better. Okay? And I trust me, you're gonna feel better. And then last but not least, you guys know I always gotta end off my videos with just prayer. You always, because this is not gonna be an easy process. In order for you to go up after a breakup, you gotta spend a whole lot of time. Sorry guys. You guys gonna have to spend a whole lot of time praying, whole lot of time on your knees, and not doing that other thing. Whole lot of time on your knees. I spent so many nights, man. You thought I was crazy. I spent so many nights crying in my bed when I used to live with my mama, just praying for times like this, praying when I could move out on my own, praying when I could get out of my depression, praying when I can stop hurting over somebody that wasn't in love with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that I was loved for that person. God got me through all of that. I don't feel like I woke up one day and I was healed. It's a lot of prayer. A lot of prayer. A lot of seeking validation from him. And then once you pray a lot, then you're going to start getting signs or dreams or whatever. Like, it's just going to come to you, and God is going to direct your paths, and everything's going to be easier. You know, God always says, you know, he never said that you know that saying, no weapons formed against you shall prosper? No, he said that the weapons is going to form, but they're not going to prosper. So anybody that try to break you or hurt you, let me just say, you're going to get the last laugh. God will put you together in front of those who broke you. Do you understand how powerful that message is? Every time I feel bad about something, or every time I feel like mistreated, or, you know, just going through rough times, I know that this is all part of the plan to make me a better woman. So if you're going through something right now, be glad, because it's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and you are now currently living in what is going to be your testimony. You're not a victim, you're a victor, okay? And you're going to live in your victory. Everybody have their seasons. Biblically, that means when you in your season, like you're in your low, there's two seasons, your low season and your high season. Right now, I consider myself in my high season because I was in my low season all of 2018, crying, praying, not too sure what I want to do with my life, wanted to give up, but I kept the faith and I kept praying. And then 2019, I stepped into 2019 with everything I had on my vision board, because I stayed in it. You got to stay faithful to him. You got to stay focused. That's why I said, get you a notepad, get you a pen, write down everything that you hated about yourself in your relationship, and make a promise to yourself that you will never be that woman. So in order for you not to be that woman anymore, what are you going to do now that's going to make sure that you're never going to be that woman again? And write it down. Like in my other relationship, I let him make me feel like I was ugly. So guess what? Your new relationship, listen, even if he's playing around with you, shut your ugly ass up. No. That's a trigger for me. I don't play with words like that. You got to set the boundaries for your next relationship, so you'll never feel like that with anybody else. And that goes for friends, anybody you encounter. You know, you teach people how to treat you. So make sure that you put people in their place when you feel like you're being triggered from something that they said, that someone else said from your past, so you don't ever have to feel like that. That's part of the glow up after a breakup, okay? And it's very important that you do not revert. You do not revert back to that same old woman that you were, because it can happen. People backslide all the time. It's just like a crackhead, you know, off of crack, and then 3 months later, somebody say, you sure you don't want to try some? And next you know it, they hooked, and now they got to start the recovery process over again. When you're doing good in your life, the devil's going to send you something familiar, but that's just a test. Don't fall for it. You got to stay on that straight, narrow path that you're on so that you can continue to be blessed and highly favored. And that pretty much sums it up, guys. How to glow up after a breakup. I hope that this message was powerful. I hope that you received it. I hope that you can glow up after this video. I'm praying for you. I love you tremendously. And I just pray that, you know, you could get out of the funk that you're in, because breakups are not easy. Breakups are painful. Breakups feel worse than somebody trying to stab you, because when you're hurting from internally, you don't know how to stop from hurting. We know how to heal ourselves when we have fallen. You know, you put like a little peroxide and you heal the wound with a band-aid, but it's hard for you to heal a broken heart. It's gonna take time, but if you use everything that I said in this video, then it will make your process better. So just a little short recap for you guys. Make sure that you follow your passion. You put your mind into what you're passionate about, because that's gonna make you happier. And if you're happier, you're glowing. That's how you glow up over a breakup, right? And then after that, you surround yourself with love. After that, you pray, change your wardrobe, change your hairstyle, make sure that you write down all your triggers. Anytime somebody try to trigger you with something that, you know, reminds you of your past, let them know. You know what I'm saying? Because you want this glow up to be permanent. And you want people to always look at you and be like, wow, like every time I speak to her, it's just like a light over my life. You don't want to be a dark cloud around people, you know, because it's just depressing. And I don't want you guys walking around being depressed over nobody, especially not no man. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Bella_bars. And this hair information will be in the description box below. Love you guys so much. Until next time.